Hello everyone, welcome to Collective Guidance Tarot. So this is going to be a reading where I ask the question, was Harry and Meghan's relationship fated? Was their relationship fated? Why did they meet? Okay. I hope you guys can see the cards. Okay. Were they fated? At the moment, I'm not seeing any cards indicating that, but what I'm seeing is that someone in this connection is very competitive. There's someone who has a competitive nature, and I'm getting this energy from both of them. I'm highly getting this energy from both of them. Harry was competitive in a sense that he always felt like he was never ahead. Actually, both of them carry the same energy. He felt like he was never ahead. He felt like the odds were always stacked against him. He always felt like whatever he could do, because this is a card of feeling depressed, feeling anxious, feeling defeated. So he always felt like no matter what he did, you know um it 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 was never good enough. He could never be in he could never be at the same level with his competition, which is his brother. And we all know that siblings have that competitive nature. It's actually part of being human. And when one sibling is given more recognition than the other, it causes this competition energy. So he felt like he could never be on the same level as his competition, which is his brother. And with the same thing with Meghan Markle, she always felt like people were underlooking her, and it was a very competitive world where she came from. So with the Knight of Swords, I'm getting this energy of, yeah, I'll show them. With this Knight of Swords, it's giving me the energy that I'll show them who I am. I'll show them what I'm made of. This charging forward of trying to prove people wrong. I think both of them have that energy of trying to prove people wrong, trying to always be on the right side. And this can also be a card of truth. And since it's facing this direction of the competition and anxiety and depression, I'm getting the energy that the truth in all of this is that both of them actually have quite a similar energy. They're very competitive individuals. It's just that Harry was never given the room to compete, because things were set out from the moment when he was born. His position was set out from the moment he was born. He had to wait for those who came before him to leave in order for him to be at the top. So it's not like he had really room to exercise some of the things that he wanted to do. He was always placed in this energy of, this is where you are, this is where you were born into, this is the position that you were born into, and you will hold this position. So I'm also highly getting the energy that, yeah, he's someone who suffered a lot with anxiety. He might actually be suffering a lot from this. Both of them actually are quite sensitive people beneath the surface. He's more quite overt about it, and she's covert about it. So he was rebellious. This is also a card of someone who's rebellious, someone who's brave. He felt like both of them felt like this whole relationship gave them the bravery that they needed. The rebellious energy that they couldn't attain in the past, the assertiveness that they couldn't attain from, the past. With the star, someone in this connection, actually both of them are looking for that star energy. They are looking for that recognition, public recognition. Harry had that public recognition, but if you look at how the media painted him, they sort of painted him as the black sheep, as that brother that always does wrong. And William was this perfect individual. So he was always looking for that inspiration, sort of someone to push him into this energy of the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords, this assertive energy. Although I don't see any assertive energy from him, it's like he depends on other people to sort of bring that energy out for him. He doesn't have that assertive energy. So I might also get the energy that I might also be getting the energy that this assertive energy might be coming from Meghan. The rebellious energy, it might be coming from Meghan. He was rebellious, but in a more mischievous way. He was limited with, what he could do and what he couldn't do. And Meghan, as an outsider, she had, more room to be assertive and more rebellious than him. With the star, both of them were looking for that, recognition, like star quality recognition. So they actually they inspired each other into believing that they could attain this star energy. The Eight of Cups, they walked away from the royal family, which we know that with the Empress in reverse, they walked away from this Empress energy. Like this is because the Emperor, the Emperor is an energy of, someone who has an establishment. So it's either they walked away because they didn't believe in this establishment, they didn't see the value of this establishment for them, they saw no value for them, so they sort of walked away. And also, I'm also getting the energy that he is the Emperor in reverse. He actually has moments where he's quite aggressive. He does not have a hang on his emotion. Him publicly going out and him publicly going out and sort of speaking out about his problems, it's actually doing more harm than good. He actually has moments of rage where he feels misunderstood. He's questioning himself about whether this thing that he's doing, him going out and putting his problems out there, he's sort of questioning whether it's really helping him or not. With this Emperor in reverse, this is someone who does not have discipline. They lack self-discipline, they lack self-control. Also the Emperor in reverse is someone who's an absent father, someone who does not have that paternal nature to them. And also the Emperor in reverse, because in the upright it's a kind of the father energy. In reverse, it's someone who has fertility issues. I've literally been getting fertility issues for both of them. So he might have a few fertility issues that is not known to the general public. And he currently, with the Emperor in reverse, he currently feels like for him to step into this energy, he has to abuse the power that he has. He has to abuse some of the information that he has on the establishment that he walked away from. So I'm going to ask the question, were they fated? Maybe I'll just use the archetypal cards. So yeah, both of them actually feed the Sun in reverse. Okay. So both of them actually, it wasn't fated with the Sun in reverse. So both of them actually feed from this energy of, being mischievous. They feel like that's like the only way they can get attention. Because the difference between him and her is that she was given more attention as a child than him. So he sort of looks up to her because she has like that assertiveness and confidence to her. Like it's an external thing. She can carry that confidence well, especially in public, and he doesn't have that. And it's sort of like he lives through her because he was never like, he was spoiled, but he was never given attention like William was given attention. So it's like he feels like he can exercise some of the qualities that he lacks through her, like standing up for himself. He never literally had that. That's why in public he's literally making a joke out of himself, because he never had those qualities. That's not who he is. There are things that he has to deal with them personally, and those things don't involve him slamming his family. So he feels like he can sort of bring out, that assertive control energy through her. So with the sun in reverse, I'm highly getting the energy that they are, both of them are blind to the truth. They overlook negative situations. They look at things in a very naive way. They feel like this PR machine that they have going on is going to last them for a long time. Because even Harvey Weinstein was using the same PR company, if I'm not mistaken, and look at him where he is now. So the truth will always come out, because this card is saying that they are blind to the truth. They are blind to the fact that as time goes on, the truth will unravel. People will see them for who they are. So both of them are actually quite naive, if because they both think that they can achieve the stardom by stepping on people's toes. So yeah, I don't know. I'm getting a third party connection, because if you saw my reading yesterday, I pulled out this third party. I don't know where this third party is coming from, but I'm getting a third party energy, or maybe someone is blinded to the fact that they're blind to the fact that there is a third party here. I don't know where it's coming from. The Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is someone who's in pursuit of opportunities pertaining to money, investments, and stuff. So I'm getting the energy that this might be Harry's energy. He feels like he has to work overtime, to sort of get this energy. And remember the absent father energy. It might be because he has to bring in the money. So yeah, he's a stubborn person. He's very stubborn, and I'm also getting that with the Knight of Pentacles, he's actually quite loyal to her, but he's turning a blind eye to a third party that is here. I don't know where this third party is coming from, but I also pulled out this energy yesterday when I was doing a reading for them. So with the Knight of Pentacles, sorry, he feels like part of his responsibility is him going out and bringing in the money, and he's not seeing. It's like you can see he's looking away from this third party. He's not seeing that there is actually a third party here. Should I take all of them? The Hermit in reverse. Yeah, he's not listening to himself, because this is his card. He's not listening to himself. The Ace of Pentacles, his opportunities when it comes to money are actually quite limited. And also I'm getting the energy that there is a lot of toxicity in this connection. Someone is very toxic. He feels bounded to her. He feels like there's something that binds him to her. That's why with the Knight of Pentacles, with that loyalty card, he feels like he's responsible for her happiness, responsible for bringing in the money. And with the Hermit in reverse, he's not really listening to himself. I'm also getting the energy that there is someone who's sort of trying to guide him, or his intuition is sort of trying to guide him, but he's not listening to his intuition, because this is someone who takes time aside from society and sort of listens to his intuition. And with the Devil, I'm getting the energy that yeah, the relationship is quite toxic. There's a lot of toxicity that is not talked about in the media, and I'm getting that someone within the royal family actually knows how toxic their relationship is. There might be someone that he might confide in, someone who he's close to. This might be a woman that he might confide to and just tell her that I'm actually quite stressed out. He does trust this person. So I don't know who this individual is. This individual might be like a Sagittarius. So whoever this individual is, this is someone that he's, trying to open up to and sort of tell her that, hey, like, I'm having a lot of toxic issues, and he feels like when he first met her, they were the relationship was driven by lust, and we've seen that with the other readings that we did for them. The relationship is quite lustful. So yeah, there is someone here. I don't know who it is, but there is a third party dynamic that has to do with lust, sexual pleasure, like he has a strong desire for her and he can't explain it. There's a part of him that is telling him that you need to uh, walk away and come down and listen to your intuition, but he's not listening to his intuition. He's ignoring his intuition. The Eight of Wands in reverse. So I don't know who this Sagittarius energy is. So you guys will tell me, but I'm highly getting that he might actually confide in someone. Someone knows that their relationship is actually quite toxic. And there is a third party, but he's turning a blind eye to that. He does have doubts. With the Hermit, he's not listening to his intuition. So with the Eight of Wands in reverse, I'm getting the energy that so he feels like he's sort of speeded. There's lack of forward movement in this connection. He feels like he's making impulsive decisions, because this is a card of, when you make impulsive decisions. So when it's in the upright, it's, a steady energy, moving things slowly. But he feels like he feels controlled. He feels like he's not making progress in whatever it is that he's doing. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles, this is someone who's in pursuit of money. I see the card as, someone who's looking for like a job, or someone who has a new job. So I'm getting that in his energy, he's actually quite immature when it comes to, making money. He's still at the Page energy, because, he's still new to this money making thing, because in the past he just had to show up and his finances were, handled. But now that he has to handle his own finances and he has to make his own money, he's actually quite stressed out. He's trying to lay a foundation for, them. And this card can also mean someone who's loyal. So yeah, he is actually loyal to her. So I don't know if she's loyal to her. The Knight of Wands, yeah, he feels a lack of creativity, a lack of passion. He just feels exhausted, and he's not listening to his intuition. His intuition is telling him to take a break. He's not listening. He's this relationship. It was not fated. It was built on the devil, like all the bad things that you don't want in a relationship last. It was a very lustful energy. At the beginning, they were actually quite addicted to each other. So the Tear, the Comic, and the Creator in reverse, and the Self. So yeah, this relationship is going to bring him a lot of tears. It won't end well. He feels like he's a joke to society, because the Creator card is in reverse. He feels like he's a joke to society, or they both feel like they are a joke. This relationship is going to bring tears to both of them, because there is a third party, and whoever it is that she thinks she's going to pursue after him is actually using her. So yeah, he feels like he's a clown. He feels like society is looking at him as a clown. He feels stupid because he does not have the creativity. He cannot create on his own. He's not a useful tool. The only useful thing about him is his title, the self. There's a lot of selfish energy that is going on here. No self-awareness, because the Hermit in the upright, it's a card of self-awareness. So this relationship, everyone is just looking out for themselves. There's no like, okay, mutual understanding. Let us build together. He feels like a joke that, yeah, this is going to bring him a lot of tears. And I think part of the healing that he's supposed to go through is the disappointment of this relationship. This relationship is supposed to, disappoint him. Let me pull one last archetypal cards. Yeah, the healing and all of this, him growing up, him not depending on other people to make decisions for him. This relationship is going to bring in that awakening. This hermit is going to be in the upright once this relationship ends, because he has to go into deep introspection, sort of ask himself what he was doing, and he sort of avoids those questions. He does not like to be told what to do. It's like even when people are trying to guide him, he does not like that, and this will be his biggest mistake. The venom. So you guys can decide for yourself what this means. The venom, toxic, deceptive. So yeah, this relationship is going to bring him a lot of tears, because whoever it is that he chose, this person that he chose to marry, is not what he thinks she is. He sort of she had the intention, she had her own intentions when she met him, and she was just part of the plan that she wanted. So I'm just trying to look at the guidebook for the venom, but we all know what the venom means. So let's see what Kim Kranz has to say. So yeah, this will be like something that he will regret for the rest of, yeah, the poison, the curse. It's something toxic. Remember with the devil, I told you that this relationship was toxic. It was built on lust. That relationship that is built on passion. Passion dies out. Passion does not sustain. It cannot sustain anything. So the light, this card is in the upright, so which is the light side, and it says self-realization through suffering. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me focus. It's in the light, self-realization through suffering. So with the tear, it's sort of emphasizing the tear energy that, yeah, this relationship is going to bring him self-realization through pain. Remember I said this relationship is going to bring in the healing that he needs, the self-awareness. So we pulled out the venom to sort of clarify what I was saying. So yeah, guys, I'm going to end the reading. Thank you guys for watching. I genuinely appreciate the support. I hope you guys are safe and that your families are safe. God bless and take care of yourselves. Bye.